Everyone out there, welcome to Relationship Coaching Live. I'm going to hook it up now on Instagram. And let's see, we're now live on Instagram also. We're live everywhere on Facebook, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So today we're going to continue our Breakup Aftermath series. Last time we talked about denial being the first stage of the grieving process. So I wrote this on this book, Love at First Text, a humorous guide for the breakup aftermath to help you deal with the breakup aftermath. So we were talking about denial, and then we had some great interactions with you guys as far as you telling me about your breakups, and I kind of coached you online, a couple of you, and it was so fun. I really enjoyed doing that and helping you out. So we have some people joining us from X. Hi, guys. Welcome to the live. I was telling everybody that we are continuing the series of Love at First X, okay? The humorous guide to help you with the breakup aftermath. I'm going to tell the story about this book. I wrote this book after I had two breakups in 9 months. One was a 3 year relationship, and then the other one was he was my rebound guy, and then we broke up 9 months later. So I was devastated because it felt like so much grief and so much loss, because I truly loved both of them. And with one of them only, I am friends with, and he's amazing. So I was like, you know what? I believe in healing through helping. That's my new thing, healing through helping. So I was like, okay, so if I write this book, not only can I help myself, but I can help others. By the way, you can get the book. Let me put the banner up on the stateofgraceshop.com. It is in the form of PDF, and it's not expensive at all. You can buy it rather than the hard copy. I'm kind of out of hard copies, and I don't know if I want to like buy more because everybody is like doing Audible and PDF copies and stuff. Sorry, I have like wig hair. It's bugging me. So yeah, you can get the book there. But and also let me remind you guys that here's the ticker. If you look at the bottom, you can get a free 30-minute relationship coaching with me if you subscribe to my YouTube, The State of Grace. Okay. If you do that, the link is actually on my link tree slash Grace Fraga. So you just go linktree / Grace Fraga, and all my platforms have like the link there, like the link tree, and you can just go to any of my platforms and show me a screenshot because YouTube doesn't tell you about all the people that follow you. It's insane. So that subscribe, not because it's not following, it's subscribing. So if you subscribe to my channel, my The State of Grace Fraga channel, you will get a 30-minute relationship coaching with me. Free. Free. Did you hear that? Free. So anyway, so when you're in denial, any time that we have a loss, whether it's somebody that passed away, a loved one, or even moving from one place to another, it's kind of like a loss or a breakup. Those are like huge stressors. So it's like, well, what do I do during the denial stage? Okay, which is the first stage. Before, like the other time, we were talking about a little bit about what denial entails. And so today I wanted to give you a little bit of guidance on this. Is all, again, it's my personal opinion, yeah, because it is, and my personal perspective. Let's put it that way, because it's not even an opinion, because it's based on research. And my book is actually, I did a lot of research. Um, so this, what, just take whatever resonates with you, and what doesn't, just don't take it. No hard feelings. I'm all about helping others. Again, helping through healing. Remember that. I love that. So what to do? during the denial stage. Usually during the denial stage, you're a little bit, first of all, you're in shock, but there's a little bit of anger and sadness, like all the feelings. I feel like, yes, the 5 stages, the first one is denial, but I feel like the first in the beginning, we have all these feelings mixed up, right? And yes, the first one is denial. It's like, well, maybe we'll get back together, or maybe, maybe in 20 years, like J-Lo and Ben, which they're getting a divorce, by the way. We saw that coming. So yeah, unfortunately, they're getting a divorce. I'm not laughing at that, but I'm like, we all saw it coming because he was miserable, as you could tell, and I'm sure she wasn't happy either. I don't think that was a happy situation. Which reminds me, do not get back with an ex. It can work like 1% chance. The other 99%, no, it's not gonna work because you go like, oh, I remember why I it didn't work in the first time. So what do you do during the denial period? This is what I have on my book. Call your mom or whoever, or a friend who can keep a secret, first of all, because you're going to dish some tea. You're going to spill some tea. Yes, about like, he did this and she did that. Okay, so go ahead and leash the beast and trash your ex. But trash your ex with a friend, somebody that is not going to go back to your ex and be like, do you know what he said or she said? Because I've had that happen to me. Yeah. On both ends. Like somebody went and told somebody else, like one of my exes, what I said. And somebody came to me who's friends with my ex and told me what he said. I was like, dude, you're really not a very loyal friend to this guy. I was like more upset about that than what the guy said. So anyway, just unleash the beast, spill the beans, spill the tea, serve some tea. Just do it. Just blah, just go for it. This is kind of like a partial unloading of feeling, and a little bit at a time does your soul good. Like do it in spurs. Like, if you feel it really, if you need help, call a friend. And if you really, really need help, call a therapist. Okay. I'm a big advocate of like get a therapist. Um, you can actually, there are programs, and I'm going to do some research for you guys. There's some mental health programs where you can get free counseling, or very, very inexpensive, because I know that it's extremely expensive. And most of us right now in this economy, we can't afford therapy. So I'm going to, reminder, I'm going to write it on my post-it. Okay. So research free counseling. Okay. I'm sure there's online a million, places you can go. Now, if you need relationship advice, relationship coaching, you can get a free, like I have on the ticker, free 30 minutes of relationship coaching with me if you subscribe to my The State of Grace Fraga YouTube channel. That's the name of the channel, The State of Grace Fraga. And you have to DM me a screenshot in any of my platforms. Feel free, DM me a screenshot. And once I see, because YouTube does not tell you, they tell you like one every now and then, but they do not tell you the people that subscribe to your channel, which is, I don't know why they do that. I guess the settings may be on the other end. The people are not like, don't show that I subscribed. I don't know. But anyway, so get a friend or get your free 30-minute relationship coaching with me, and your secret is safe with me. Okay. So write your ex vent letters that you'll never send him or her. Oh my gosh, I've done this. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys ever done that, by the way? Feel free on YouTube and Facebook, you can comment and they will show up here on StreamYard on my end. So have you guys ever done that where you wrote like a letter, or typed? I'm really good. Like when I type, I get like my fingers kind of like get the anger through my fingers. It's kind of like a weird thing. But just write it. Just write it. And everything that you really want to say. Because when you want to say something, I don't know if you guys feel it. I feel it here. Like I want to say something, but then I know I shouldn't say it that way, the way I really, really want to say it, which might not be the best way to express something, but it's real and raw in that moment. and it's valid. That's what you're feeling. So, another thing you can do, these are all the what to do's, okay? So, stay home and reflect. That's a very important thing about why the relationship didn't work and learn from it. I'm a firm believer that we can learn from anything. I'm a cancer survivor. I learned from cancer. I actually have a series called What My Boyfriend Cancer Taught Me, which actually applies to everybody. You don't have to have cancer to get, to have those revelations. It's available. And by the way, on my YouTube channel, The State of Grace Fraga. So subscribe and you can like binge watch those. They're really good. So another thing you can do, go ahead and go out and party with your friends. If you get hammered, make sure to take an Uber or a Lyft. Okay. So partying with your friends. Uh, okay. I've done it and it's very satisfying in the moment. But then when you get back home, it's a little bit even emptier for me. But for some people, that's personal experience. For some people, that works. They kind of distract themselves from the whole issue of staying home and figuring out why did it not work out, or I missed this person or whatever. And so go out and party with your friends, or even go out to dinner with a friend. You don't even have to go like to a party or to a club or whatever. Just chill out with a friend, It's friends are the best, And I think like women, we do have our a network of girlfriends, but guys don't do that a lot. And I really would love to see more men have friends that they can confide in, or female friends they can confide in. And I think that's a very, very healthy way to deal with situations, things that are going through, because when you speak something out, it kind of clarifies things versus when you're thinking about them, because you tend to get the intrusive thoughts sometimes. We all do, right? So I think when you're speaking to someone, not only you can express it better, you have to like speak it, but also the other person hears it and gives you feedback on it, which I think is really important, to get feedback from people that we respect and we love, that we know have our best interest at heart. Very important. Um, so, what not to do? Let's see what we shouldn't do during the first stage of the grieving process, which is denial. Do not cyberstalk your ex. We're all guilty of doing it, though, right? But shh, we cannot do it in silence. Okay, yes, we're all going to cyberstalk our ex. Are they dating someone? Are they okay? Are they suffering? We all want to know. But too much of that is not healthy. And I'm speaking from experience, because cyber stalking my one of my exes that I was madly in love with. We lived together for 3 years. It was one of my main relationships. And I don't have many main relationships. This was one of them. And I kind of like, with my fake, of course, with your Finsta, your fake Facebook account, right? We all cyber stalk that way. And I am telling you, I found out that he had somebody else that I knew who this person was. And he already was dating this woman like a week after I moved out. A week after I moved out. Yes. Do you know how much that hurt? That hurt a lot. I would have been better off not knowing, but I was nosy, I was in pain, and I did it. And it's not a good idea. But if you do it, make sure that you have those friends, that network of friends that you can call. And you can be like, do you know what he did? Or you know what she's dating? And yeah, make sure you have that, because cyber stalking your I kind of miss the days when you couldn't cyber stalk people, because it really, yeah, it's detrimental. It's very informative, but detrimental at times. So do not, and I mean do not, text him or her 50 times a day. I had an ex that did that. I still love you. I love you so much. The one that was dating the woman, while he was dating that woman, he was texting me, I love you so much. You're the love of my life. I had to have a friend call him because I complained to her. I'm like, this dude, he needs to stop because it really affected me, everything that he said. And I still didn't know he was dating the other woman. Um, so she called him and she's very assertive. And so he stopped calling me and texting me, which was amazing. Another thing I don't recommend you do is show up at their door unannounced. Okay. That one is in person stalkery. Okay. So definitely don't do that. Because it's kind of like a double-edged sword also, because maybe, you start talking and then you end up doing stuff, and then you go home and you might regret it. You might be happy in the moment, but then regret it because you're not getting what you need from that person. That person might be just, you know, not where you are. Usually when we break up, we're both people are at different stages um, of the breakup. Like, because some people, like, I know sometimes I've thought about it for a long time and I didn't have the guts to do it. And the other person probably started that process later. And so I feel like people start the process of the breakup or the realizing that the other person might be losing interest at different times. So I think we're all at different times when we break up of the process. Okay. Um, and please, and I'm guilty of this, no names, but everybody knew who I was dating. Do not post on Facebook or X or Insta or anywhere, any of your platforms, what an a-hole your ex is. And I speak from experience. Because then there's some people that start defending the person, and you're like, no, block. You're defending that a-hole? No, no. So it's a lot. There's what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of emotions, right, that are running through us, even though the stage is called denial. The grieving stage is denial. You still have anger and sadness and shock, and then the acceptance will come later. Definitely, that's the one of the last steps of it, right? So if you guys have any questions or any comments, please feel free to do so. I know that there are some people on X. Let's see. If you guys want to comment, I'm going to open the app now and you guys can comment and I will answer the questions. Because if you comment there, it's not going to show on this StreamYard streaming. It's a streaming platform, right? So please reply if you have like a question or anything that you want to ask me. I have it right here. See myself streaming. So definitely, you know, send some comments and stuff. I would love to hear from you. And so, as a reminder, you can get the book at the State of Grace shop, and it's in PDF form, so it's not expensive. And you can get free 30-minute relationship coaching with me if you DM me a screenshot of your subscription to my YouTube channel. You can DM it to me on any of my platforms. They're all on my link tree. Let me see if I have my link tree here. I think I do. Yes. Link tree. Okay. So you go ahead, subscribe to my channel, and then send me DM on any of my platforms. Usually I'm a lot on IG. Like I see my messages a lot on Twitter and Facebook. Those are the three platforms that you can message me. And you can get a free 30-minute relationship coaching online, of course, so you can be anywhere in the country, in the world. And I am very happy to help you um, for 30 minutes for free. If you are, and it doesn't have to be breakups, it can be any type of relationship stage. If you're dating or want to date, I can give you advice on that. I'm very experienced with dating. If you are married and you feel, or If you are in a relationship and you feel like it's kind of like, it's not going well, we're going through a rough patch, then I can help you with that. And also, of course, after a breakup, I can definitely help you on all of those stages of dating. And here is my YouTube. If you subscribe and send me the screenshot, it's very easy. It's the state of Grace Fraga. Make sure you capitalize every word because that's the way I wrote it. And if you don't, then it's going to send you somewhere else. So the state of Grace Fraga on my YouTube, subscribe. And also we started, let me see if I can find it. Okay. Oh, by the way, the name of my book is Love at First X. Um, I need to put here, I started a Healing Cancer Network, okay, on YouTube. And it is amazing because we got like 85 followers. And let me look for it here. We have 85 followers already. We donate 50% of proceeds, whether it's sales or subscriptions, anything, we donate it to um, cancer organizations, any cancer organization that we are donating at the moment. We're probably going to have one different one every month or every 2 months. And they're all fantastic. And we're very picky with my partner on what we pick, what organizations we pick. Let me see.
Hi, I'm Grace Fraga. I'm a comedian.
That's the I'm at the Healing Channel, and let me see, Healing Cancer 24/7. So I think that okay, yeah. So I have I'm gonna put it on a ticker. I'm gonna create a banner, and it's gonna be YouTube for that particular um, Healing Cancer Network. It's going to be Healing Cancer 24/7. So let me put it down here. And if you can subscribe to that channel, that would be amazing. We already have a lot of content, and I have the series, and I'm dropping them every day. What my boyfriend Cancer taught me, because he was an abusive boyfriend, but he was my boyfriend. I call him my boyfriend because I was with it 24/7. Like, he's the most intimate relationship I ever had. Uh, and uh, and so I learned a lot from it, and I want to just share the knowledge of just life in general with you guys. And so they're all dropping like every day. Uh, and then you can also find it on my YouTube, which is the state of Grace Fraga. So either one, you can just go ahead um, and subscribe to both if you can. That would be amazing. If you can support me that way, I'm here for you guys with free relationship coaching. Also, um, right here, there's the ticker for that. And I'm here every Tuesday and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Mountain time, and 6 p.m. Eastern time. And if you want to send me questions for the next live, go ahead and DM me on any of my platforms, which are all here on my link tree, which is very simple. It's Linktree with the dot before the two E's / Grace Fraga. You can go ahead, DM me. Like I said, I'm more on X. I check on X a lot, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay. Those three, feel free to go ahead and DM me, and I can, help you for 30 minutes on whatever you're going, even if it's the relationship with yourself. Uh, that's also something I can help you as a relationship coach and cancer survivor. Because when you go through cancer, there's so much you learn about yourself, and you learn how to love yourself and treat yourself well and take care of yourself. Because if you don't have your health, whether it's physical or mental or spiritual, then life is going to be a little harder. So if you're single and you don't want to date, I can also help you. Not as a relationship coach and a cancer survivor. I feel that cancer has really been a tough school, but yeah, it taught me a lot, and a lot of people that go through cancer learn like valuable lessons regardless really of the age. It's like it can be a 20 something, it can be an 80 something, and they will learn valuable lessons from going through something like that, or any dis-ease that you have. Dis-ease. What is dis-ease? The lack of ease. Dis-ease. So that's why lack of stress is very important. Or if you have stress in your life, to just take a moment, just ground yourself and breathe. Like I do like 3 to 5 times, and that calms me down. And then I'm like, okay, I know it feels like this is overwhelming, but I know I got this. I got this. So you flip that overwhelming feeling or that stressful feeling into something positive. And when I say positive, is something that brings you ease, not dis ease, right? So that's very, very important. And I'm here to help you both as a relationship coach and cancer survivor. That's why I love doing these lives. We're also doing lives on our Healing Cancer channel about cancer. If you're a cancer survivor, or if you have a loved one going through cancer, if you're a caretaker of someone who's going through cancer, my partner and I were both breast cancer survivors, and we love helping other people that are going through that cancer journey, either as a patient slash survivor or a caretaker. So you can subscribe to our YouTube, Healing Cancer 24/7, and support us, like our channel, subscribe to it, because that channel, we help a lot of people. We're starting to help people. We just started it like a week ago. We have 85 subscribers, which is so cool. I'm so excited about that, because I feel like I survived cancer to be able to help others that are going through the same thing. And as of 2021, 50% of Americans had a bout with cancer. 50%. So um, I do believe that a lot of this rise in this disease is environmental. The food that we eat, the air we breathe, which is quite polluted, um, also the stress of our lives, how the economy is like not good at all. Um, and it's nothing to do with government or anything. It's just the economy is shitty right now. It's not good. I'm not political, so I feel like I grew up in Argentina in a military dictatorship. So don't get me started. I don't even want to talk about politics. But regardless, the financial situation of most of us right now is just work, 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 work. We have, like, I work 7 days a week. I'm not kidding. I do this, but I don't make any money off of this at all. I just do it because I want to help people. But I'm telling you, all of us are working 2, 3 jobs trying to make ends meet. So that is very stressful. And stress is huge with cancer. I do believe that emotional stress, and also like financial stress, which causes emotional stress. Anything that it causes you to, to have a feeling of dis-ease that just doesn't help your balance. To be balanced is going to cause dis-ease. So anyway, on that note, you guys, I always try to keep my lives to like 30 minutes long. I appreciate everyone who's been here, and mostly people on X and one on Twitch. Thank you for joining. Um, and I'm here every Tuesday and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Central time, and 6 p.m. Eastern time. And Bravo Needs Bacon. Hey, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. You're always joining from Twitch, and I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so I'll be back next Tuesday. I'm going to have a guest next Tuesday, you guys. Um, Oh, thank you. Bravo. Niece Bacon says, good on you. You're incredible as always. Thank you so much. And so are you. Because I know we met at another platform and you're amazing. I always enjoy talking to you whenever you went to my lives. I really, really enjoy it. So I wish you like a very, very happy weekend to all of you. Bravo, Niece Bacon, and everybody who's joining. Have a very happy weekend. And on Tuesday, I have a guest, Terry Ross, who is going to talk about mental health and drug abuse. He has a page on Facebook that I would love for you guys to support. We'll talk about it on Tuesday. And then on Friday, we continue this series of the breakup aftermath and relationships in general. We can talk about it. You can ask me any questions. It doesn't have to be on breakups. I just follow my book here on this series so I can help you guys. And but if you have questions regarding relationship with yourself, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, your mom, your dad, whatever, I'm here for you. So don't forget, last time I will mention this because I really want you guys to get it, is the free 30-minute relationship coaching. If you DM me a screenshot of your subscription to my YouTube channel, which is The State of Grace Fraga, and all capitals. Okay. So just DM it to me on any of my platforms, especially X, Facebook, and what's the other one? X, Facebook, and Instagram. Oh, woo, chemo brain. That's a chemo brain for you right there. So all my platforms are on this website, the Linktree, Grace, just Linktree/Grace Fraga with a little dot between the two E's. And I will see you, my loves, next time on Relationship Coaching Live. You have an amazing weekend. I love you, and I wish you all the health, love, and joy and peace in the world. Mwah.